I lived in East Austin my whole life. My family has been in East Austin, if you're considering East Austin, east of Congress Avenue, since the 30s. When I lived in East Austin was what we call, quote, gentrified already, because there were people here that were not Mexican Americans, and the great majority of the people that were here were not Mexican Americans or Latinos. Our neighbors were blacks, people of Czech ancestry, people of Polish ancestry, and people that we consider Anglo-Americans. By the time that I was a teenager, East Austin was, where I lived on 2nd Street, almost all Mexican American. Gentrification in East Austin, as I know it, has affected Latinos because home prices have gotten so high. When I bought my home in I think it was 72 or thereabouts, or 74 to be exact, my house cost $17,000. My next door neighbors purchased their home for $450,000. The same home that my neighbors who lived there before purchased for about $10,000. So the high price of homes in East Austin, caused by people moving in and tearing down old homes and building brand new homes, has shot the taxes up, the land price up. So many Latinos and Mexican Americans, especially because that's the group I most associate with, are not able to pay that type of price for homes, since we're still for the great majority of us are in the lower income brackets. Well, I think a lot of that falls on us, on Mexican Americans, on Latinos. For instance, I started writing little poems when I have time of what I've seen happen in the neighborhood. Try to remember what those homes were like. Take pictures of them. Make friends with your neighbors so that they appreciate where you come from and what our neighborhood was like, because East Austin, to me, is always walking through the courts and smelling the frijoles being cooked in the middle of the day, or walking through in the afternoon. This is 2nd Street, of course, because I was raised on 2nd Street, and smelling tortillas being handmade, or looking at las viejitas, my grandmother, other people's grandmothers, with their living right in the middle of the courts, but with a whole spread of beautiful flowers that they planted, gardens that they had. Maintaining those things, and the celebrations of Cinco de Mayo, and especially the 16 de Septiembre, which were with us from the very beginning. My parents would take us when we were small, but they'd take us to Dessau because they always had a big celebration out there. Showing people how much we appreciate and respect ourselves and our culture.